Hi, I am so excited to be back. Please let me know if you can hear me and make sure everything's set up right. I'm in a new setup. I don't have my background completed yet. That will be done by this weekend, hopefully tomorrow, if it gets here in time before I go live. But if you can give me a thumbs up, I see you guys coming in. If you can give me a thumbs up that you guys can hear me pretty good so that I know that everything's going good, my mic's on good. Let me see. I can hear. Yes. Let me see. I can hear. You see, I'm in a good mood. Yes. Yes. All right. So this is it. We are here doing live super chats, and we have, again, I always say this. My schedule changes all the time. I am a gypsy, and this or nomad, whatever you want to call it. And this is what happens in my life. I am always going, but I'll be here for the holidays. So I ain't going anywhere for a while. I am home for the holidays. And I've got a nice, cool background coming in tomorrow. If it gets here in time, I'll have it set up for my all signs tomorrow. If not, it'll be set up. I might be adding a special collective message on Friday. I might be going Friday super chats and then doing like a Saturday collective and a Sunday my all signs. Not sure yet. I'm changing everything up because I like to, and I got a background and I just want to. So, all right. But if it's here tomorrow, I'll have it set up for Tuesday. Hi, Angel Eyes. All right. So we've got about 10 people on the list so far. So I already put the list up. And so I'm going to do this unless you guys let me know. Would you rather it like this so you can see the cards and you don't really need to see my face? Yeah. And Karen, it's funny because when you were talking to me, I dropped this card and, it's probably, I dropped this card for you. So this is a freebie. You were talking about your business and this card came out and it says advance, follow your dreams one step at a time. Little steps add up to big things. Keep going. Just keep going. So that dropped out of my clarity deck when you were putting in your question. And I was like, you just got to keep going. That's your answer. So that was a freebie, even though it's probably going to come up during your reading too. All right. You see both, but so that was a bonus that fell out when you were asking that question. So to me, that is, we'll see what the cards say, but that's telling you that you're climbing a big mountain, but and you just got to keep going at it. All right. So let me see. I had Angel Eyes, of course. This is our house cheerleader. She's first, and I'm glad I'm back. Thank you guys for always being patient with me, but I am here for the holidays, like all the holidays. So nothing will change for a while. And so I'm excited. My sister, we got her moved over. Saturday was horrible. I'm sorry I canceled on everybody, but I'm different than my sister. Like I'm watery, she's fiery. Like when the things are going too much, I can't settle and I can't work in that energy. So I had to go. I was just like, and we just got shit done and we're fine now. So, all right. Okay. And Angel Eyes, I'm sorry I couldn't give you more advice on that, but I was so busy that my advice probably wouldn't have been the clearest, best advice for you that day, but I did read your email. And honestly, that to me was just a sign just for you to chill, relax for that moment and get out of your head, because there has been a lot of energies going on right now with Mercury, who's our thinker, our intellect, and people are just in their heads, and we just need to let those energies go by and not get taken over by our negative thoughts. So let me put Anissa's name in. But I'll catch up with you tomorrow in the membership too about that. All right, Anissa, I got you in. All right, so your question. Let's get to your question. We got sugar cane. Okay, I'm in such a good mood. This is how I like to do my readings, is when I'm like this. I don't like to come on any other way. Right, got sugar cane in there too. All right. So we got angel eyes. Let's see. Who is approaching me in love life? What's happening with Eric? And seemed to expect me to reach out, but when he said he had a long but good day, and I asked how so, got just busy, and I hadn't heard from him. All right. So let's see. How can I ask this? Because you're asking for several people and you know different signs are going to come up. So, what do you want me to focus on? Because you're asking for, like, you brought up three. When you bring up three different energies, my mind will go on all. And then what do you want me? Do you want me to just see who's coming towards you? Just who's coming towards you in the next few days? Yes, C-Dog, I just started, so you can totally get in here. All right, so, okay, I got you. Okay, Nicholas, okay. So we'll focus on, we'll see Eric first, all right? And then we'll see if there's anybody new coming towards you. So let's take a look at the energy for Eric and let's see what cards are coming through. So show me the energy for Eric. What's going on in there, their thoughts. And if you're coming through now, I see people sending money in. I will update the list afterwards. Okay. What's happening with Eric? All right, Eric. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So you see somebody just doing their thing, working. You know, that's really in the Magician card here. They're working. Three of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. The Magician card. And you know what's funny is, like, everything on my social media that comes through, you know how when you're researching things or anything comes up, your media, it's like it listens to your mind. Well, because mine's always about tarot and I'm always talking and my phone hears me talking to you guys, I have things come up on my social media all the time that answers your questions for you because I'm not in a relationship. And it was funny because this one ad on one of my videos was, and this was just today, was this guy talking about how some men, when they're just not ready to be in a fully committed relationship, but they're interested in you, they're just not ready to be in a fully committed they can't give you the time you need because they're focused more on work. So that's the energy that's coming through for him, is that he's so focused on work. And we've talked about this before, whereas you're so focused on a relationship now. And it's not that he's not interested in you, it's just that he can't give you what you need right now. He's working. It's like the Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Magician. All right. I've got the Fool energy. They're just doing their thing, right? Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. I got to get used to it being right here. You got the Ace of Swords, the Fool card. You'll communicate with them again. And I got the Lovers card. All right. So there is, their intentions. I'm focusing on just on you. It's showing that that you guys will have more communication here and possibly getting together. The Lovers card can say a choice, though. He could be talking to other people. And that when you're dating somebody, that this comes up a lot with people. It does show that there's a possibility he could be talking to somebody else. All right. So I'm not going to discount that. So the Lovers card can show choice between two people. So you guys are not in a commitment right now. And they're still talking. This Fool card, the Ace of Swords, can say that this is a new person too. Like there's somebody else. All right. So, but the thing is you're still in the picture. So that's like, and that's what happens when I pick up on relationship stuff when we're in the dating world. It's just what happens. Right. But his focus His focus is mainly on work right now. And that's the part that if I were you, I would just understand that you guys, you know, it's going to move slow right now until they're ready to get to commit or give the energy or the time to a relationship that you want from them. And it's not because they're not interested in you. All right. So anybody else coming towards you? Anybody else coming towards you? If you paid through, I'll update the list after this reading. All right. Anybody new coming towards Angel Eyes? Anybody new coming towards Angel Eyes? I just got the Fool card again. So yes, Aries energy or Aquarius energy. All right, you got the Chariot card. All right. So we're seeing the Chariot card. We're seeing moving past it, moving on, and somebody coming or moving towards you. Cancerian. I got the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So I see a water sign. I feel like Miss Cleo. I see a water sign in your future. All right. So there is a possibility, the Fool card. All right. Aries, Aquarius. All right. We got the Six of Wands. My Six of Wands is through online, getting attention online. All right. Or success online or success, somebody who's successful. All right. So, and we got the Devil card though. All right. So I did pull the Devil card. So it could be somebody who gets a lot of attention. And it could be a sexual relationship. But I am seeing the Chariot and the King of Cups, all right? And I see the Queen of Cups here too. So be careful of somebody coming around with that Devil card. There could be a couple different people because I am seeing a couple different people. But just be careful that you are headed towards somebody who might not be very honest or who might like attention. Yeah, so be careful with this. I don't know whose energy I'm picking up on, but you've got the Fool, the Six of Wands, and the Devil card. And then under the Chariot, you have the King of Cups, but you also have the Queen of Cups. And the Devil can show cheating or somebody else in the mix. And you had the Lovers card earlier. All right. So just be aware of that. Be aware of that. And I see the Hierophant underneath too. But I also get the Ten of Swords. So somebody might be going through a separation. Somebody might be going through a separation. All right. So just be aware of people being honest to you right now. All right. That's all it's saying. Be aware of people being honest to you right now and they're not hiding stuff from you. I know I switched the time. I didn't think I was going to have internet on time. And so I had it at 5 and then I had it at 4 and then I put it at 4:30. I know. Divine Vibes. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that comment. Just want to say I love your readings. Thank you for sending that awesome energy to me. I'm in such a good mood right now. And hi, Naz. All right. And remember that Devil card's your energy. So you would be the one that somebody could be sexually attracted to and they could be in a relationship is how I was reading that. All right, we got Sea Dog came in. So I have Marisol and I have Sea Dog. I got Marisol in there. Right. And Naz. All right. Hopefully you guys, can you hear my chewing? Please tell me you can't. I never have gum, but we don't have anything else here. And so I needed some sugar and you put it in my mouth. Please tell me you cannot hear it. All right. You're welcome. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, Lubna. All right, we had Lubna, and you were, all right. All right, so this is for your person. You want to know their feelings for you still, and what his intentions are. All right, so let's take a look at your person. All right, thank you, because my microphone, I got it back up and it's right here. And I can't take it when I hear other people chewing, and I'm doing it right now. All right. So, your person's feelings, his intentions. Person's feelings. I'm just getting a good shuffle for this. Yeah, I got you on the list. Let's see that. That Fool card keeps wanting to pop out, guys. It's like, it's almost like it's saying, move on, you guys, move on past. I got the Tower card here at the bottom of the deck. All right. So that doesn't mean anything yet. That means that there's just been a breakup, and we got the Page of Cups. Yes, they do. All right. They still love you. They still have feelings for you. The problem is the Four of Cups. All right. The Four of Cups says, you know, I'm kind of like drowning here. I'm bored. I'm unhappy, depressed, feel stuck. I don't feel fulfilled. I don't know what's going on. So they're not, it's not you. They're not seeing it right now. They're not dealing with it right now. So I don't know if they drink or what, but this picture here, I just feel like somebody who is, you know, just wallowing in their own self-pity, and they just don't know what they want themselves. And so you're not getting anything either if they're not getting it, if they don't know how to give it to themselves right now. So the Four of Cups is just somebody who's like just doesn't know what to do. All right. They can't see an opening. They can't see a way out of whatever's going on in their life. All right. And I've got the intention right now is the Five of Cups. So it does show them starting to feel sad or miss you. And we're only looking at this week when I do these, right? So there is a possibility that if you give it a little bit of time, maybe some space will bring clarity for your person. And the Five of Cups usually is the moment before somebody starts to really reminisce about the good old days. You know, the Four of Cups is I'm in my own world. You can't budge. My life sucks. I don't want to hear it. I'm not listening to anything. The Five of Cups is somebody who's still kind of feeling sad and bad and blue, but they're ready for somebody to kind of come back into their life, right? And then the Six of Cups is reconciliation. I do see the Lovers card, so there is a possibility of you guys coming together here, the Lovers card. I don't know if there's somebody else in the picture. This is just, I pulled an advice card for you. I don't know if there's somebody else in the picture, but right now the Lovers card can be saying, you know, just kind of give yourself the love you deserve right now. There's still love between the two of you. There was love before, and there's a possibility that to reconcile this love. But right now, your person's not in a place to give back, right? Not in this current energy. But you have them as the Page of Cups, which is showing I still have love for you. And this card also represents a new beginning. So there is a possibility of a new beginning coming in, especially with the Lovers card. Now, if there was a love affair or there was any kind of cheating or anything like that, or there's a choice that needs to be made, this person could be feeling like maybe they made the wrong choice. All right. But they need to figure that out on their own. I do have the Tower card, so we do see a lot of instability right now, and it feels as though this person doesn't feel stable either right now. There may have been some drama between the two of you, but the Tower moment can show a second chance as well too, an epiphany. All right, maybe something had to break for you guys in order for it to come back together. Right, so that's what I've got for you. Let me know if you're here and if that sounds right. Can I read Pisces' rights? How dare you not drop everybody? Yes. You've got to, though. So that's the thing about tarot. Tarot doesn't lie. Like, the cards only can show up so many ways. And when we're not in a commitment with somebody and we know that they're not fully committed to us, and we haven't decided that we're only strictly dating one another, people out there have the right to date as many people as they want to, and then stuff like that comes through in the readings, and it sucks for me as a reader to see that, especially being a manifesting coach. And I don't want you to focus on that, because that's where you have to be strong enough with the cards and say, okay, so that is a possibility, right? It's a possibility. But is anybody better than you? Aren't you the ultimate choice? So you'd have no other reason to worry about that. He's going to choose me. But if you see that, that's going to take you down a rabbit hole, and it's going to make you start doubting. But you've got to come back into your own belief, your own self-worth, and knowing that how you're a catch. So that's where the cards can make or break you. All right. All right, so we have Emma was next, but I didn't pin her name. I guess I didn't pin her name. Was it it went I think it went Payman. Wait a minute, no, I did pin it. So it went Payman, and then Emma came after, Galactic, and then Emma. All right. All right, Payman. I plan to reach out to my person around Thanksgiving. Just a follow-up. If he doesn't reach out by Thanksgiving, get this note. Okay. So, all right, we'll see. Okay, if he doesn't follow up, reach out by Thanksgiving, I plan to reach out to him. Hope you get this note. Okay. Oh, hi, you showed up. Well, good night. I plan to reach out to my person around Thanksgiving. If he does not reach out first, would he be receptive, responsive, and accepting to work things out? Let's see. All right, we're looking at your person. If you don't hear from them by Thanksgiving, but you reach out, will they be receptive? Let's see what the card says for that. What their thoughts would be, how they view you, and the overall energy around their feelings about you reaching out. So all that will hopefully come through. Well, I got the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands shows excitement, right? I've got the Death card in reverse, so it's not over between the two of you. Five of Swords in reverse. Maybe they won't be disappointed in hearing from you. I just dropped my water in case you heard that. So that's not bad energy. All right, the Star card. Star card says maybe there's some healing going to happen here. Maybe you guys will get over some sort of disagreement you had. So those are your cards. The Death in reverse says it's not over between the two of you, right? But it may not, you know, they haven't let go of you, basically, the Death card. The Five of Swords in reverse can show reconciliation, communication, and getting over whatever was, you know, said between the two of you with that Star card. So the Star card is giving me with the Page of Wands, you know, a time, it'll be fun. Maybe it'll be exciting to hear from you, is kind of the energy I'm getting. So the answer says it's showing that they will be receptive if you choose to reach out. All right. So good luck. Belle Thomas, it's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. If you look at the bottom of the screen, it'll show you. You can how you can send payment. It's the pinned to the comment section here, or it's in the description box. But just send your question. Either put it in the chat when you send your payment, if you do it super chat, or send it with the payment behind the scenes. But we just started. PayPal works. You can use PayPal. PayPal is an option. If you go to PayPal and just send in, you'll see the link up there, and just send me your question through PayPal. It'll come through and I'll put you on the list right now. I missed you guys too, Pixie. I have plenty of spots left. We just started, and I am moving on. I am grounded. I'm where I'm going to be for the holidays. So this is it. And the next few days I'll have my background up, and I can finally settle in a little bit. So I'm so happy. I can't see your face, but I definitely missed your energy. And I got to go, I did aerial yoga last night, and I did like 3 hours of yoga last night because I needed to. And I was going to do Kundalini tonight, but I won't be done with this in time. But I was like, I did aerial yoga for the first time last night, and it was a blast. Sorry, I had to plug in my my computer. All right, there we go. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up. That's all I need. All right. Perfect. All right. Yeah, I was so excited. And like this area is so beautiful. We have a lake that you can run around, and it's just really nice. It's out in the middle of nowhere, but it's still awesome. I was having withdrawals. All right, I know I was having withdrawals too. You guys know I'm addicted to you guys. These are my keys, sorry. I work too much. But I missed you guys this weekend. I missed my Sundays, so I'll be back on again. I'll do Friday. I think I'm going to do Super Chat Friday evening. And I'm thinking about adding a collective reading at some point. I want to switch up my reading styles a little bit. Keep the Wednesday for the feelings. No, I haven't seen Seth in a while. That might be a good thing. Maybe he's taking a break from that one person that was you guys totally taking him for a ride. All right, Galactic. No question's a silly question. I'd be silly for answering. Or silly for being up here. So let's see. I guess some could be. I guess we could find some silly questions. But I didn't think that that this is a silly question. Okay, Marisol, I see you. What are my crush's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards you this week? All right, the Four of Pentacles is the overall advice. So they're definitely holding, they're not letting you go. They're not letting go of this connection, but they're definitely holding back. I've got the Knight of Swords, though, here. That's a good energy. This is, I'm going to communicate something to you. But we've got the Devil card and their feelings. So it's the devil energy here. I don't know if you guys have toxic communication, or there's been sarcasm or things said, or can you even trust this person or are they wondering if they can trust you? But I've got the Page of Swords, intentions to communicate with you this week, but it's got toxic energy in it. You've got manipulate. You've got gameplay in here. Like, you guys play games through text or argue through text, but you could also have a very strong sexual connection through text, but there's still manipulation or gameplay in here. But neither of you are letting go of the connection. So it sounds like you both are addicted to the way you're communicating with each other. And it looks kind of, just to be honest with you, you have the Knight of Swords and you have the Page of Swords and you have the Devil in between. It looks like very immature communication, bullying, mind games, and so forth. So does that sound about right? Wheel of Fortune with the Devil card. Is this worth your investment? The Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. It's a lot of work. This is a lot of work with this one. So let me know. That Devil card's showing up for you. All right, let's see who else. All right, I got Lori. All right, and I have Roland. Did you send two? Is that what happened? Let me see. I've got Lori and Mimi. Yeah. Well, if he doesn't communicate with you, there's communication this week. You got the Page and the Knight of Swords, but I showed you the energy of it. So it could be fighting, arguing, mean, sarcastic, childish. And you're saying you're not talking. So that could be why. It looks like a lot of like drama. Between the two of you. All right. So Christy, I never got a question. It came through as a donation. I put you in the list. If you show up, let me know. If it shows up, if you show up, let me know. But I did get the donate. It said donation though when it came through. So just let me know. And if you come in, I will do a reading for you. Emma. I don't know, Belle, Thomas. Everybody else is using it today. It's going through. So that's the one. I don't know what else. There's Venmo and there's Cash App. Or there's Super Chat. All right, Emma. My studio project is going well. I'm going to have a black curtain in the background. I have purple lights. This is because we're going into Halloween season. And I'm going to get my stars and moon, the metal ones, the moons that go across with it too. And I have a pink kind of chair. And I have my leopard fur background so I can have my leopard thing again. Just a blanket throw. And I'm going to look for another leopard, you know, because I love my leopards, my tigers. I'm going to look for a tiger for like the background like I had in Oregon. So yeah, I'm a Scorpio tiger, right? So I got to have my tigers. When I was in art, when I first started my own, when I was doing graphic design, I was going to start my own thing on the side. I had no idea. I was young. I was really young. I don't know what I was going to do, but my name was it was always Tiger Art, TYGARART. And my, do you remember MySpace? I had Tiger Art. I was all into like design in my MySpace. But so now every now and then I'm like Tiger, but no, it's Tiger. All right. Okay. So I meditated. Yeah. So honestly, the October readings I did really before all the energy happened with me moving over here. Those October readings, I really picked up on the same kind of energies that I picked up on your personal reading too when I was doing that. And so just be aware to keep meditating on that personal reading, because when I was done with your personal reading, I was reading something that through astrology, and it resonated 100% with what I was saying to you. Because I remember being like, oh man, I was picking up on some heavier energies. And then I read after that, and it's like, that was really, you asked for the next 3 weeks, and that's what we're going into. So that's a good, like a weather plan, you know what I mean? A forecast to really look at what might be really coming in. So, all right. Okay. All right. So I got Belle Thomas. I got you in, and we're on Emma right now. We're cruising through. So Belle, just put your question in, or I got your thing here, and then. All right. All right. How does S feel right now? Let's see how he feels about you. Let's see if I can get a card. Let's look at his energy right now at home first, and then so his current energy, and then how he feels about you. Who I'm on is on the screen. All right. All right. We got the Queen of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. I've got the Three of Cups, the energy right now. So his energy is showing up as a Three of Cups. So he could just be chilling, hanging out with friends, or just trying to be happy, trying to have a good time. All right. Three of Cups is the card of friendship, you know, just hanging out and having, you know, party. I don't know if there's some parties going on, or if he's just hanging out with friends trying to party. His feelings towards you, the Eight of Wands. So we are still seeing maybe a desire to reconcile or communicate with you. All right. Because the Three of Cups can be third party as well too. And so feelings for you, the Eight of Wands, he still has passion for you, still is attracted to you, and still wants to communicate with you. So maybe things will pick up pace here in the future. I got the High Priestess here too. So that's sort of a secretive energy. He's still kind of secretly sitting in the background, still thinking about you. And we got the Queen of Swords. So what I was going to say about that overall energy is still thinking, contemplating, but trying to do what's right now. So, or doing what's right now. Queen of Swords kind of keeps their feelings contained, and you've got the High Priestess energy. So it's showing somebody who's keeping their feelings contained and doing what's right, doing what's best, doing what's honest. But you see, you got the Three of Cups and the Eight of Wands coming out for you, and you've got the High Priestess, which can be seduction too. It can be deceptive energy too, and they're not showing you how they feel. So good energy. now that things have settled. Now, if I were to look at how things are going at home, you know, the Three of Cups shows that they could also be trying to hide their true feelings and they're just trying to be happy, right? Is how I would interpret that. Same thing. Queen of Swords, just trying to be happy and trying to do what's right. But hanging out, maybe hanging out with friends, good people, and trying to just be happy. So that's not bad. Yes, I got you on the list, Belle Thomas. Yes. I just need your question. If you sent it, I do have you on, I do have you pinned. All right, on Karen. Yeah, those are really good cards. So there was nothing that made me go, All right, Karen. So Karen gave me her questions. Okay, is my business going to take off? All right, Karen. So you know what I was showing you earlier. That's the card that came out for you when you asked that question. And it's the same thing I'm probably going to read or pick up or say from the cards. All right. But it is really showing you, you know, because your intention has great power in it. What do you intend with your relationship? I mean, your business. I mean, are you putting the work in? You know, are you dedicated? You know, because it's what you desire desires you. If you have your mind set on your business and you are in it to win it, it will take off. Let's see your business first. My baby. Gotcha. Well, you got the Page of Pentacles. So the answer is yes, but you just you're at the doorway. All right. The Page of Pentacles, there's nothing blocked. Nothing can really block you. I'm not going to we block ourselves, right? There can be little obstacles. Maybe you've got to learn something. Maybe there's something you have to tidy up. The Page of Pentacles is an awesome energy to get when you're starting off on a business. It means you may have to work a little harder right now. You're kind of the student. You're the student, right? So in any kind of business, you know, we have to find our own. What I do on my channel is not going to work for my sister. My sister does her own thing. We all have, in other channels, all channels have their own unique styles. You got to find what really works for you. And when you're at the page energy, that's a process. It's part of the journey. There might be something that you have to, some information that you have to figure out. There might be some help you might have to invest in. Maybe you need some financial assistance. Maybe you need to understand, I don't know what niche you're doing or what's going on, but maybe there's something that you need to discover or learn more. Because this could be the card of knowledge. This could be the card of maybe you need to read up and see what's going on, see if there's something else you need to add to your business. But the Page of Pentacles, look it up. Good news. You're manifesting in good news, or you're working on something. Keep working diligently. You will get you body sculpting. I love it. You will get to where you're going. Just keep working at it. You're like a student in this, and you're going to have to just keep growing and growing and growing. And then before you know it, you will move on. You will be doing well. You're getting it in your head. The Eight of Swords. Your own self-doubt is getting the best of you right now. You've got the 9 of Cups. All right. 9 of Cups, right? You're letting your own self-doubt get in your way, but your 9 of Cups is showing you. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles will say that you're not making that much yet. You're still at the doorway. You're still working and learning and sort of apprentice type energy. So is there somebody that you can work with? Is there somebody else you can work with to build a clientele? Because that's part of the spa industry, right? Is that what it is? You're not doing art body sculpting, right? I'm thinking like the machine, you know, because I was in the spa industry for a while. But if you, yeah, so this to me, the Page of Pentacles is telling you one step at a time, but I would look to work at a place where you can. So what I did when I started my business, I worked a couple hours. I rented a room, my own self. And then I also worked for a spa so that I could not focus so much on finding my own clientele. They all came to me. And I had money on the side. I could work and still have money. You know what I mean? So that's a way to get yourself out there too, as well, is to work a day or two somewhere else, big enough to where they wouldn't. So I never stole clients. That's something you don't want to do in a business like this, because it's just unethical and karma. But people will find you. So I never stole clients, but people, once they met me, they were my clients, they found me. And when you have yourself out there or working under somebody else, they may not mind that you have other people or that the people follow you. All right. So yes, there's still spots open, Laura. We just started. And so where are things going with Virgo and you? This was your second question. Yes. So I just started. All right. So we're, yeah, no. You go somewhere where you go somewhere legit. You go somewhere legit. Like you go to a spa, go to a real spa, not somewhere some lady can screw you out of money. All right. Go to a real legit spa, work there, get your clientele up, have your own thing on the side where you have your own studio, right? But you have a way to pay for it by working for somebody else as well. All right, Virgo. There's all kinds of shady people in that in that industry as well too. I had that happen to me with an acupuncturist. All right, where are things going with my... All right. 9 of Swords just flew out with you and Virgo. I don't know what's going on with you and Virgo, but you need to figure out what's causing so much stress. The 9 of Swords says that, you know, this has gone on too long, or you're overanalyzing, or you guys are stressing each other out, or it's time to figure out how to deal with what's going on here. Right? If there's some sort of anxiety, the 9 of Swords is like, it's just too much, right? Whatever's going on. All right, we have the 2 of Pentacles. You got to weigh out your priorities here and make a decision when it comes to Virgo, or you guys just have a lot going on and they have a lot of anxiety. And I got the 4 of Swords. So I don't know if you're taking space or if you guys are communicating. I don't know the background story to this, but there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. Yeah. So the 2 of Pentacles says that there's a lot of back and forth here. Chariot card can say, you know, you guys will overcome this, but you've got to make some sort of decision. Prioritize what's important in this relationship, or are you being prioritized by them? Are they prioritizing you? Because the Magician and the Chariot card can say it might be time for you to move on if they're not making you a priority, right? So they're always telling you, no, there's no other person showing up. I don't know about that. That's completely, that would be getting into too much of a big personal, going down everything, what's going on. I just see that you guys, if you guys can't figure out what's stressing the two of you guys out, where your priorities are, either you guys will move away from each other, or if you can, because there's the Two of Pentacles, says that it can go either way, but you guys have to make, are you guys on the same page? Because the Chariot card says that you guys could work together and work this out and have a new beginning. But because I have the Two of Pentacles in between all that, and I have the Four of Swords and I have the Nine of Swords, this is telling me that the anxiety is so high, the noise, the negative energy in this relationship is, you might want it, but the Four of Swords might be saying they need a break from it. So it might be, you know, that's what's coming through. I don't think they know what they really want. They're not making it a priority. Right now, space is what they want. The Four of Swords. And the Nine of Swords. So I'm going to move on because it's like way too deep of a reading, but I will say this. If you just got off a break, but now you're still nagging about where they are or what they want, that's overwhelming them. So if you got off a break and you're coming back together, but you have no idea how this person even feels, the confusion means it's because the Two of Pentacles, they don't even know what they want. So it doesn't look like anything's changed in this relationship. But but you don't believe it. And if you have trust issues, this is what I mean. I could go on all day about this. You know what I'm saying? This is a complicated one. This is more for a personal reading, to go down the deeps with this one. Yeah, they don't. They're not prioritizing you. That's what was happening. The Nine of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, they're not making you a priority. But you keep letting them back into your life and you're not happy. You're not happy. Like there's no, I don't know how else. It's kind of a complicated situation, and anything I say up here is going to sound like I'm being insensitive, but that's your person's energy. Your person's being insensitive, and you have, it's like they're, I don't know what else to say. The Two of Pentacles is like they're not making, yeah, so you know that you should leave. And you want them to change, but they're not changing for you. Just because somebody keeps calling you back doesn't mean that you should take them back. You know this. All right. Let me see. Bill collectors will keep calling you back too. Do you want to, you know what I'm saying? All right. So let's see who else came through. All right. So Belle Thomas came through. I got you in there. All right. And I got the other one. All right. I hope I helped. Hi, Grandma. That was stressing me out. All right. You sure can. These aren't membership ones, though. These are the ones, the super chat ones. All right. So we have Kim Lovejoy. I got to speed up. I'm just like, I miss you guys, and I'm just kind of in my own. Yeah. No, I got the list right now is this right here. I'll put it up right now. We're on Kim. And all right. Is there long-term love coming in for me? Okay. I will see. We'll look at the next 12 months. I can't give you exact when. I could say within 12 months, see if it comes in for you. But if I give you, there's just no when. When for me, it's like I could tell you in 12 months, but it could happen tomorrow. But if a time frame comes up, I will. But then sometimes I see a time frame and I see 3 years. Do you want to wait 3 years? That's why I don't like to give wins. All right. Is there long-term love coming in for you within the next 12 months? All right. I got the Justice card, Divine Love. So showing Divine Love, the 8 of Wands. Things will pick up. There's a lot of chance, there's a lot of energy here. And I got the Page of Pentacles, somebody trying to get to know you. So you have a Libra energy, you have a lot of passion, a lot of movement, a lot of excitement. And you've got the Page of Pentacles, which is somebody trying to get to know you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The thing is you got the Devil energy at the bottom of the deck. So the bottom of the deck, the Devil energy, overall energy, either you have a lot of anxiety, fear, worry around love, or you could be attached to a karmic partner that you still are holding on to. And yet you've got somebody trying to get to know you here in the future. I said the next 12 months. So I don't know. The Devil card can show up in a lot of ways. That can be either you just have a lot of fear about getting back out there, because the 8 of Wands can be talking to other people. You know what I mean? You got to get out there and start talking to other people. But if you are talking to other people, there's somebody trying to get to know you. But the Devil card can also say that either, maybe you have fears, addictions, or anything like that, or addictive behavior, or you're attached to a toxic person. And you have the Justice card and the Devil card, which can show a strong attachment to a past marriage or past person, a past commitment, or just a karmic-y person that you're connected to. So, the Justice card is stepping up into your truth. Soon as you do move on, start talking to other people, unless if you are talking to other people. Yeah. Yeah, but just because somebody holds on to you, you don't have to hold on to them. Nobody can control us if we don't let them. All right, I got more people coming in. I got Rachel, I got you in the list. And I know somebody else put another question in. Okay. Let's see. It was Emma. Oh, I have Nisha. Nisha came in too. All right, so it was Nisha after Rachel and then Emma. Yeah. All right. Hopefully that helped, Kim. But the answer is yes. Yes, yes, yes. Anissa. All right. We're looking at B's intentions with you. B's intentions with you. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah. I don't remember what day it was. B's intentions with you. Ooh. Judgment, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. A lot of sexual energies here. Second chance with you. Maybe a relationship. If not, they're in a relationship, but they still think about a second chance with you. Sexual relationship, Knight of Wands. So it's very lusty. And we got the Three of Swords. So I'm seeing a third party. So there's still sexual energy between the two of you. There's still an energy of Ace of Wands, a lot of passion or desire, potential. The Judgment card is showing up in the Nine of Cups. I don't know if somebody's pregnant or possibility somebody is pregnant or there's a third party or somebody else involved. So just be aware of that. If there's nobody else involved, I do see the Three of Swords though. So for some reason, the Three of Swords is showing up here. Only you know why. But maybe they broke your heart in the past and now they're wanting to reconcile with that Judgment card. And you know, the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords can say, you know, I am still attracted to you, you know, and I do desire you with that Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is obviously the card of love and wish fulfillment for you. So that's what I've got for you. So let me know. I just don't know about that Three of Swords. All right, sugar cane. All right, I think I'm going to finish with who we've got. And then, because we've got quite a bit on the list. And yeah, I think the full moon vibes have moved on too. That was that was woo! I thought I was doing fine until like I was picking up on my sister's family's energy. There was just so much going on in the house. And I can't go to her chat rooms, her lives, and I did, you know, poke in there, and then the energy that was going on in the house, and when she was done with hers, everybody started getting up, getting moving in the house, and I was like, there's no way, the energy is so scattered. There was no way, all the packing, and so I just, with that was the full moon energy too, and I was just like, I freaked out. I was like, nope, can't do it. All right. And the readings were coming out like there was so much toxic energy that day. All right. What is that? What is it that my partner is hiding but wants to tell me? We are in no contact. All right. Yeah. I don't like these kind of, I don't like doing these ones because I feel bad. I got the 7 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Not sure if they, it could either be that they're not sure they want to invest in this anymore, or it could be they want a fresh start. We do have the Wheel of Fortune here, but we have the Devil energy. So I don't know if there's a third party, or I don't know what's going on. The 7 of Pentacles in this deck can show somebody, you know, with the Ace of Pentacles, somebody's either, there's a new beginning or a fresh start happening here with that Wheel of Fortune. But with the Devil underneath that Wheel of Fortune, it could be somebody, it could be a karmic partner. You two are very karmic-y for one another, and they are either not sure they want to, or they want to invest again. All right. I've got the 7 of Cups, so I'm just pulling a couple more here. The 7 of Cups is like uncertainty, just not sure about their feelings anymore. And I've got the Ace of Swords, so it's almost like you guys will have communication about the truth here. 3 of Cups is showing possibility of a third party, but it could be also somebody just wanting to be friends. So that may or may not be the truth. If it does not resonate, doesn't feel right to you, don't take it. But when you put me on the spot like that, I've got to show you what the cards are. Hi, Anissa. So let me know. We don't. Okay. So Anissa, then he's got great intentions with you. Maybe he's afraid to get his heart broken. That's all that 3 of Swords is. Yeah, you're on the list. I keep pinning the list. Is anybody seeing the list in the chat room? I keep putting it in. There is a third party. So those are the cards I got. Sit with them for a while and see how they feel, Sugarcane. But that's the cards I got. And Anissa, your reading sounded amazing. It was that 3 of Swords. Without being able to dive into it, I didn't know what that was saying. So it could just be if somebody's afraid to get their heart broken. All right. So we have Marisol. Remember, I'm only doing quick readings up here. These aren't full-blown personal readings. So without backstories and without anything else, I've got to do my most intuitive, best I can to give you as closely as a reading as I can. I mean, I'm good, but you know. All right, Marisol, I just had you showing up. And you did the extra for the advice. Okay, yes. Cool. All right. So we have is my boyfriend being faithful or honest? All right, Marisol. Again, remember that these are tough questions for me to answer. So whatever the cards are, take the cards. My interpretation of questions like this can only be minimal. You know, with the personal reading, we can dive into what's really going on, but when it's like this and I get certain cards, you've got to be prepared for the cards and also sit with the cards you get, and then make sure sometimes you're meant to hear something that brings you closer into your own truth, because you already know the answers, right? So these are tough questions to answer, and let's just see what the cards say for you. So is my boyfriend being faithful, honest? I've got 4 cups coming out for you. I've got the Tower card. And I've got the Queen of Cups. I don't know what your sign is, but what it is showing here is that they're not happy with the current situation. Something has to change. The Tower card can show feelings of breakup. And if they're not telling you that they're not happy with the 4 cups, this person is somebody who's only thinking about themselves. You know, they're kind of having a pity. They feel unfulfilled. So he might not be being honest with his feelings. And as I said, that the Knight of Swords, the 4 of Swords. I don't know if have you guys talked about having a break? Yeah, okay, so that's what that is. I think he's getting bored with he's feeling overwhelmed and not happy with that. All right, so it's making more sense here because you got you have the Knight of Swords, you have the 4 of Swords, and you have the Tower card. So that's constant communication over all the drama going on. So a lot of arguing and discussing the issues that you have. You do this a lot. They've got the 4 swords and they got the 4 cups, so they're done. This person's sick of, they don't want to argue about it anymore. Do they still have feelings for you? Yes. You have the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy right here. They still have a lot of feelings for you. They still care about you, but they are over arguing and discussing the issues that you guys have. They're just feeling like apathetic, unfulfilled. And what happens is it's going to create a lot of space between the two of you and distance and somebody wanting a break. And with the Tower card and the 4 of Swords, if you keep arguing and you want advice, if you keep arguing a lot and discussing the issues you have, when it comes to manifesting, you're keeping those issues alive and you're manifesting a breakup because you already are feeling like you can't trust them. You're asking if they're being faithful and honest. So there's trust issues there. You're going to manifest a breakup with that Tower card if you keep harping on these issues and you keep them alive. That's how you stay in a karmic cycle. Where our thoughts go, energy flows. What we persist keeps happening. What we keep on saying to a person in our life, what we keep doing, what we keep living in, you got to change your story. So whatever you have to do to get to if you have trust issues and they have not cheated on you and you have trust issues with this person, if you don't go work on your own trust issues, this trust issue is going to show up again in another relationship. It doesn't matter who it is. Nobody else can solve that but you and a therapist and hypnosis and in our own choice to not believe the thoughts that we tell ourselves. Nothing another person can do can prove to us that they will be faithful or honest if we have trust issues. A person will eventually do what we think they're going to do. Another way to say it. If I keep accusing somebody or arguing with somebody and I keep saying that I don't trust them, I think they're going to cheat on me, they will eventually do it. You will basically, did you just see those balloons go by? What was that? Did you guys see the balloons go by? That was the weirdest thing on my computer. That freaked me out. What the hell was that? But that's how you change it. You got to change your thoughts. The only way that you can change, I just saw balloons go by the window on my camera. Wow. So, all right. I got the ace. All right. I got the Ace of Pentacles. You can change your luck in this relationship. So I'm not a marriage counselor. I'm not a therapist. I'm a manifesting mindset coach. I know that our thoughts create our reality. All right. So if you do not do something about your past issues from your past marriage, your trust issues from your past marriage, you are going to manifest the same thing in with this relationship. All right. So because this person hasn't done anything, I have you guys starred, but I don't have, nobody sent me balloons and I'm not filming. My phone's right here. That was the weirdest thing. That's all I know. It's the weirdest thing. So let me see. I have you starred though, guys. I have Sea Dog next after Marisol. I have Mimi and then Lori and then Belle and then Laura. So Sea Dog. All right. I didn't put you on the list. All right. So hold on a sec. Let me just update the list. So Sea Dog and then Mimi. And then Naz Lori. Belle Thomas. And then Laura. And then Rachel. And then Rachel. And then Yvette. I had Nisha, but I didn't put Nisha's name in there. So I got to put Nisha. Nisha's in there too. Yeah, you can put your question in, Nancy. And so Nish, Emma, and Rachel, Yvette. Yvette. All right. So, and Emma had one more too. So I got to put Emma's and Naz's name in there so I don't forget them because they already paid before, but I don't have them. I'm going to go the way you guys, the way this works is however you came in paying, it might not match the list I have, but I have you in order that you paid. So everybody's in the way that they paid. So this is my list. Let's make sure that I have everybody and then we'll update. I'm still freaked out about those balloons. I have no idea what the heck happened. I feel like it's in my room and now I'm not gonna be able to sleep in this room tonight. That reminded me of it. I was like, what the hell? Last night I had 5 spirits come to my dream and they look like the spirits of the dead. The Mexican, I looked them up. The Mexican, these guys. Oh no, now it's not even going to show you. The Day of the Dead. The day I had like 5 spirits around me that were last night in my dream that were all dressed up like the Day of the Dead. They were all the same though. They were in sync. I have the craziest dreams lately, all the time. You guys know that. And now those balloons came on this screen and I had no balloons come on my computer. That was on StreamYards. And my camera's right up here in front of me, the webcam. My computer's right here. My phone's right here. I swear to God. You guys, can you ask for balloons for a sign for you? I know. Can you guys rewind and see if you can see it again? Because that was crazy. That was absolutely. All right. So Marisol, my answer to you in that reading, we didn't get to finish, but we did finish, but I didn't stamp it. I don't think they're being dishonest with you and not faithful. I think you're going to manifest it if you keep doing that, though. Or you're going to push somebody away. Oh my God, it was there. It was creepy. All right, Sea Dog. You want to know your ex Danila left in May. Will she return? Let's see, Sea Dog. What's the energy around your person? All right, I think. All right. You're welcome, Sea Dog. All right. All right. Danila, Saji. We're looking at Saji, 12281, left in May. All right. Will she return? Let's ask within the next, what, 6 months, 3 to 6 months? Because it's been since May. And from now to 6 months, right? Is that a good time frame for you? So that, because 1 week might be, if you haven't talked to somebody since May, it's a possibility, but the odds are a lot, it's just not feasible in most cases, but it's not impossible. And with manifesting, anything's possible. But so let's say like within the next 3 months. Wheel of Fortune, luck is on your side. Could be another opportunity here. The Two of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. The Ace of Wands. And the Sun card. So you got a big hell yes. All right. The Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Sun card can talk about a birth. You know, a birth of a new beginning. So we did say from now 3 to 6 months is what I originally said, but then I said to 3 months. So maybe in 3 months, maybe the holidays will bring a reconciliation in for you guys. But your chances are high of a reconciliation. Luck's on your side. So those are your cards. The Two of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Sun card. And the Sun card, anytime it comes out in a personal reading, is just like, you've got to trust, you've got to stay positive, stay optimistic, and don't get in your head, because that's a big hell yes. Right? So you got the best one today. Let's all send nice vibes, good luck on your side. You get what you want. Mimi. I see Nancy. All right, I got you, Nancy. I just put you on the list. All right, if my ex-Scorpio reaches out to me, this is from Mimi. Should I give him a chance? No communication since February. He ghosted me out of nowhere, and I can't stop thinking about it. Let's see their energy. If your ex reaches out to you, should I give him a chance? I mean, that's pretty much asking me my opinion. And my opinion would be no. Unless they have a real damn good excuse of why they just decided to ghost me in February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. He can keep watching you. Do you want to play around with somebody like that? Doesn't say anything. But I don't know how long of a relationship you were in. And I don't know the dynamics between the two of you. So I can't say much. But that is an opinion. You are asking me for my opinion when you say, should I give him a chance? But you can tell me to shut up because you're here for tarot. So let me take tarot and see if tarot is going to say the same thing. All right. Yeah, more like, should you trust him? I mean, do you think, could you? Do you think you could trust them? I think that's kind of manipulative, what they're doing to you. The World card in reverse here at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Swords in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. And the 7 of Cups in reverse. I'm seeing don't go back into the head games. Don't do it. The Lovers in reverse. You guys are not on the same page. All right. You won't be able to trust them. I don't know what happened, but the World card in reverse is almost like it's unfinished business. Obviously, you're going to keep it. The cards are telling me that you're going to keep allowing, you're going to allow them in if they communicate with you. It does show it's a karmic-y type energy. It's not over. But the Lovers card in reverse, I don't know if they're in a relationship or if you guys will reconcile. But the 5 of Swords in reverse is like, don't go back into this headache. The Judgment in reverse. And that's Scorpio and energy in reverse, making bad decisions. Like, it's not a good decision. So you do what you will with the cards, but the major arcana that you have is the Lovers and the Judgment and the World card, all in reverse. Which to me says, no, bueno. Dia de los Muertos. Yeah. They were in my dream. I'm thinking about, I was going to do Maleficent for Halloween, but I may dress up like that for Halloween instead because of that dream. It was crazy. It was crazy. I also had a dream that my son reached out to me and was talking to me. And then this morning I woke up to a text from him. He was mad at me for a couple of weeks. The World card in reverse says you might not get closure. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this dude's doing, but I'm about to block him. I'm going to dress up like a grocery bag. All right. Let me go. Lori. We are on Lori. We made it, Lori. And then what was... All right. Lori, there you are. I felt a huge shift. What's your question? You're welcome, Mimi. No, I did Sea Dog already. Sea Dog, you just said thank you to me. I'm confused. Yeah, I thought you knew I was doing your question. That's why you were talking to me. All right. Okay, I spoke my truth for the first time. So what's your question? I had your name on the screen too. Yeah, I did. All right. Pixie, Lori, I need your question the way you want me to ask it. You didn't hear that, did you? Guys, questions. All right, I'm going to close them now. Should I go visit my son? Okay. Let me see. Let me close down the questions. Questions closed. I'll be back on again, I think, Friday. The energy is different here. So I might, because I'm on Tuesday, I'll go Friday. All right. So should I go visit my son? Let's see. What do the cards say? Should I go? Yeah. I think it goes, oh, yours did, but it went Nas that put Lori. I think yours came in after hers did. I'm not sure. Let me check. Maybe that's why I had it like that. Let me see. What time? 4:44. You might be right. I might have had it wrong. So 4:44. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lori. Nas is next. Let me do Nas, and then because she had it done 15 minutes before that, I had it backwards. So I apologize. Thank you, Nas. I had it backwards. All right. So Lori, I'll do yours in a second. All right. In on the lover. All right. You checking in on Cancer? Is it Cancer? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll do yours in a second, Lori, right after her. All right. So we're looking at you and Cancer. Let's see Cancer. Your Cancer. Their thoughts, feelings, obstacles, how they view you, how you view them, potential outcome and advice. The Hermit card, overall energy. Right? Light's being shown the way here. A lot of introspection. The King of Swords. So they're really thinking, overanalyzing, wanting to do what's right. The Six of Cups is underneath. So this is all the overall energy. You guys have been on a long journey together. The Six of Cups. All right, so they're really focused on memories, right? The Knight of Pentacles. I think they want to work on things. Or not sure what's going on with your relationship right now, but I've got the Ten of Pentacles. There they are. Family is most important. Business is most important. The whole package. Seven of Wands. All right, this is somebody that works a lot and maybe needs to delegate some tasks. It seems as though they are just, the Seven of Wands is, I'm successful, I've made it. The Ten of Pentacles, I've made it. The Seven of Wands says when you're successful, you got to keep doing more and more and more and more, and you just keep taking more. But at this point, you can't do it all yourself. You've got to delegate and give some of your responsibilities away. Seems like they're working too much and their focus is way too much on business. And the Hierophant, the Hermit card is like you guys are distant, or they're distant towards you. With the King of Swords and the Hermit card is saying they're very emotionally distant. But the Six of Cups is like, you're the love of my life. So it does seem like the obstacle is they need to delegate or push some responsibilities away from them. All right. They view you, doubt, self-doubt, like you doubt the situation, you have a lot of anxiety. The Eight of Swords, not very happy. We got the Ten of Wands. You guys will make it. Possibility of the outcome or how you view them. The Ten of Wands. Burdened. They take on, like, they got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands, though, says you guys will make it, though. You'll make it through. You got the Seven of Wands to the Ten of Wands. But you have a lot of doubt, worry, anxiety over this. I got the Five of Cups. You feel alone and isolated and you're not happy. You got the King of Cups, though. The advice. Your love runs deep with this person. The outcome, the Page of Swords. Clear communication. All right, good news. All the pages bring good news. The Ten of Wands says you guys will make it, but you've got you're going to burn yourselves out in the process. It seems like your hands are tied. They look at you like the Eight of Swords. Your hands are tied. And they know that your hands are tied. They know that their problem is the workload. They don't want to give up the work, though. That's the problem. You've got the Hermit card and you got the King of Swords. The King of Swords is somebody that you can't make this person bend. When they say they want something a certain way, that's the way they want it. They think they're right. And usually they are pretty good at being right. But when it's very, very stubborn energy when it comes to responsibilities. But they've been this way for so long that it might take, you feel like they know your hands are tied. They know, I think, that they're the reason. But what I'm seeing here is the overall energy, the Hermit card. I'm seeing that you guys are going to make it no matter what with the Hermit card and the Ten of Wands. But you're going to suffer a little bit because your hands are tied. You would make the changes, I think, necessary. And the Five of Cups, you feel very isolated and alone and sad. But the love between you guys, the King of Cups here, is so deep. And it's about emotional communication and emotional understanding. So if we can get to this, the Page of Swords with the King of Cups, get to some sort of emotional understanding, it seems as though you guys are going to be able to figure it out. It's going to take, it's a long journey. You got a journey to go, but it's a lot about emotional clarity. Emotional healing, emotional communication, talking about your emotions. And I know you're both Cancers, but Your person's coming out as the King of Swords. So does that help? Thank you, C-Dog. Yeah, your reading was pretty awesome. All right, so now we have Lori, but I want to hear from Naz. Really go internal. Yeah. Well, I also know, Naz, that you know how to read both energies. Like it's Cancer and Cancer. That could be you or them. So I still keep it like I'm focusing on one of you. And you can transfer the energies however you like. You guys have been together so freaking long. You guys mirror each other in so many ways that, yeah. Yeah, no, it's, yeah, Lori's now. It goes Naz, Lori. Now it's Lori. I'm updating the list now. Thank you, Nancy. All right, Lori, should you go visit your son? Of course. I just drove across country just to go visit my kids and then got in an argument with my oldest one. We're both so similar. We're both so stubborn at times. And then, but he can only miss me for so long. He only can be so mad. You're welcome. So you only have, my point is, we could have kept being stubborn, but you never know when you're going to see your kids again. Yeah, me and my older son, we're very, very similar. And he's very sensitive too. And I can get my point across sometimes, but it pissed him off. And but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Page of Swords just came out. It's not worth it. Got to go see your son. Got to communicate with your son. The Knight of Pentacles. Work things out. Work on things with your son. All right. The Two of Pentacles. All right. So priorities here. What's the priorities? Yes, I'm struggling with the relationship with this person. I was too. And that's not our place. You got the Fool energy. Fresh start. And you've got the Eight of Cups. I struggle with taking my own advice sometimes, and it's not my place. It's not our place to decide who our kids want to be in relationships with or how they're being treated. But they're our kids. And you're being shown to prioritize. This is your... I don't know what that means. No, but I called to the carpet. I don't know what that means. But the Eight of Cups says it's time to move on past that. Right? And look at the Empress, Mom. Here you are. Your mom. Here's what I'm going to tell you is that same thing like my ex, well, their dad said to me. I'm always going to be mom. And whenever me and my boy, we get in an argument, we both call dad. And it's like he has to be the mediator. He reminds my son that he only has one mom. And I have to remember, you know, the things I just said to you. All right. But your son's going to get in a relationship and they're going to get married. And just like when I was married, I was first, I was in charge, not our parents. And your son's girlfriends or wives or whatever are going to take the place of mom, but never take the place of mom, right? And we just need to accept our new role as a mom. But I'll tell you what, your kids, your boys are always going to come back to you, always going to need you. Every one of my brothers comes back to my mom. You know what I mean? So we all go back to mom. Most of us. Some of us can't, and some have really toxic relationships and don't want to. But yeah. You're welcome, Sea Dog. Yeah, Pixie. It's not worth it. Keep your sons in your life. And the same thing with their dad. Like their dad's always trying to lecture my younger one. My younger one doesn't know what he wants to do when he gets out of the military. So my younger one won't call us because he doesn't want to get lectured anymore. And it's like, I don't lecture him. I'm not the lecturer. I won't lecture in my household. But I can be, you know, the oracle, the words of wisdom, and people don't want to hear that shit either, right? And my ex-husband's the one that can be a lecturer, you know? And so now he's struggling with my younger one not answering his phone calls, and I was struggling with my older one. And so we both have to learn to just shut the F up and just be like, hey, how's your day? You know? All right, let's move on. All right, Belle Thomas. So I know you came through. As Adam James. All right, so what are Simon's intentions, feelings towards me this month? All right, so let me pull 3 cards and see intentions or actions, if they'll reach out. I'm telling you, it's like I've struggled that. Why do you think I've been like a gypsy for like 6 years now? Like I've been struggling. Being a mom was my thing. That was who I was, and I understand the dynamics. Yeah. All right. So we have been friends for 22 years. I thought he may want more. Okay. Let's see his feelings, intentions, and if they'll reach out. Like that's part of the intentions. Oh yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. So might be a slow process, but it looks as though possibility of, you know, something starting up that could be worth the investment. Seven of Pentacles, and I have the Eight of Cups here. They may be afraid to move on, wondering if they should invest or if they're ready to invest. Five of Swords. There could be some, you know, some stress over investing in a relationship right now. I don't know if they've recently moved on past a relationship, but I have the Ace of Cups, and that's a month energy. So we see that there's a possibility of something beginning within the month, like you're asking. So they could reach out. The Eight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. I mean, the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Cups brings it to Nine of Cups, which is a relationship, which is wish fulfillment. But it looks as though they are walking away from some, or they've been in a lot of, or a long-term relationship that was unfulfilling. And so in their mind, you got the Seven of Pentacles, which is somebody who's sort of asking themselves, is this worth my investment? Should I do this? Do I want to invest again in a relationship? And so the Five of Swords is like, this is pretty stressful. This is, I don't know if I don't want to get disappointed again, right? Yeah, but it doesn't matter if he's divorced. He can be divorced. That doesn't mean anything about the Eight of Cups. I've been single 6 years, 7 years now, because I didn't want to get in a relationship because I was sick of being in unfulfilled relationships. It has nothing to do with the fact that I've been divorced for a long time. It's just somebody who's questioning whether or not they want to invest in a relationship, if they're ready to. Am I ready to invest in a relationship? And we have the Ace of Cups, which says there's a possibility of him reaching out within a month, because that's in the intentions position. Right? The Moon card can show right now somebody's uncertain about their feelings. Right? Does that make sense to you? Yeah, Lubna, you were number 2. That's the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. Remember, one question, $10. If you want a personal reading, I can dive in and I can answer all kinds of questions. But the Ace of Cups shows the possibility of a new love starting up together, a relationship. There's potential. There's potential for something to start up. And I answered, like, does he think of me for relationship? I just answered, like, he's in the position of 7 of Pentacles. He doesn't know if he wants to invest in a relationship right now with anybody. With anybody. All right. Yeah, so it's not a bad reading. It's just what I picked up. All right. Laura, right? Is Laura next? Yes. We're getting there. Somebody else who kept coming through with Venmo. Who's Rollin? Is that Sea Dog? Yeah, that's Sea Dog. Okay. Okay. Yeah, did you have a second question? You sent twice? You sent 2 payments? Okay. 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 I see. So she is in no contact. All right, let me do Laura because I got some people before you. So before you sent that, like there was other people that came in before you sent that. So I'll put you on the list. And I'll look into some advice with no contact. But I can't skip other people at this point. All right, I'll give you some advice on if you're in no contact, what what you can do. Like, I'll see what the cards say. All right. Laura, just looking for clarity on JM's feelings for me and if he's open to being in a commitment with me again. JM's feelings. Any intentions of being in a commitment with you? JM. All right, well, you got the 10 of Wands overall energy, so things could work out. A lot of hard work. So this relationship's been very stressful, and both of you burnt out about the relationship. You got the Page of Wands. So they're still attracted to you. But let me get the whole message of the cards. The Ace of Wands, feelings. A lot of sexual energy here. The Three of Cups, though, I'm seeing, you know, more of friends with benefits energy. So were you in a relationship with this person, or was this a situationship, third-party situation? Or were you in a serious commitment? All right, it's a situationship. It's like a situationship with the child. All right, that's what it is now. All right, so what I'm getting with you is that okay. Now that you're verifying that, because the cards are showing that it's an immature type of energy. It's somebody who just wants to sleep around, somebody who just wants to play around, somebody who just wants to be friends with benefits right now. We have Three of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. What I see is the 10 of Wands, which is going to burn you out, and it's a lot of stress, right? But there is potential for it to work out, but it's going to be a lot of work with this person. You got the Devil energy here. Right now, they're in player mode. And so you're talking about a lot of feeling trapped and feeling drawn and feeling it's like toxic energy. Toxic energy. I'm live. Sorry, little kids came in. I don't even know who they were. All right. So does that make sense to you? Okay. All right. All right. My sister had some friends come over and I just heard the kids. So I was just letting her know that I'm still alive. Yeah. All right. Rachel. All right. Is it a good idea to invest my time in TJ? I don't want to do it if he's only looking for physical. All right. All right. Is TJ interested in a relationship or just physical? Let me see the energies that come up. All right. I'll show you the cards that come up. So is TJ interested in a relationship or just physical? Wow, it's been 2 hours. All right, we got the Five of Cups that just flew out. and the Three of Wands here in reverse. So I don't know if this is going to fulfill you. The King of Cups, what's his sign? But let me see. I'm not done pulling cards. Seven of Cups and Temperance card. All right. Seems like you're going to need a lot of patience for this one while they make up their mind about, guys, I'm live. So the Temperance card and the Five of Cups and the Seven of Cups, it seems like it's going to be like a back and forth type of, he's a Cancer. It's showing up here. And the Nine of Swords. So there's a lot of uncertainty type of energy here and a lot of going back and forth with this Cancer. All right. It seems like it could leave you feeling unfulfilled and feeling lonely. And the Nine of Swords, it's stressing you out a lot. So I'm seeing a lot of kind of back and forth energy where I'm not seeing any commitment. I'm seeing a lot of emotional back and forth. You know, the Ten of Pentacles here with the Nine of Swords. It's like, do they want long term? Have they talked about even wanting long-term relationship? All right. There is potential, I guess, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, but the Temperance card is saying there could be a lot of back and forth here for a while. I'm only looking at the current energy, but it doesn't seem like they can make a decision on what they really want with that Seven of Cups and the Temperance card. Is that resonating? Does that resonate? Okay. Welcome to the long Cancerian road. Is Hugo going to be with me long term? I'm a Virgo, he's an Aquarius. We are nothing official. All right. All right. Does Hugo have any intentions to be in a long-term relationship with you? You are nothing official. I've got the Five of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands. All right. So you do have the Hierophant energy at the bottom of the deck. All right. And you have the Page of Pentacles. Mutual. It's mutual energy, but it's also the challenge position between the two of you. So there is potential to have a long-term relationship with this person. So I'm not going to say no. I'm never going to say no to you anyways, but what I'm seeing though is you've got somebody who's very insecure, somebody who's struggling financially, and somebody who's controlling, or somebody who's very fiery, and somebody who wants something now, or there's just a lot of conflict or a lot of drama between the two of you that's stopping this from getting off the ground. I don't know if there's competition. I don't know if there's money issues. I don't know if there's just insecurities. But it's like you guys don't know each other well enough yet, or you guys need to understand each other a lot better. All right, so there's misunderstandings happening here, and the misunderstandings are stopping this from getting off the ground. But if you guys can find common ground, and whatever it is that's the drama or whatever's going on, there's potential for this to turn into long term. All right. or the Three of Swords is underneath. So if there's something going on or something, a third party or something like that, maybe that has to end before this goes. All right. So thank God I'm almost done, because I didn't realize there was going to be a party here out there. All right. All right. I'm trying to. All right. Nisha came in. I have the patience of an angel, guys. Like, I really do. Like, my boys used to climb on me. I mean, I can maintain. I have the patience of an angel. All right. So we have Nisha. No. I just reached out, old best friend's husband, since I didn't have her number, to wish her happy birthday, to open the lines of communication. He never responded back, so I want to know, will she reach out to me this week? Let's see. Or what can I expect at this point? South Sahara, Lubna. I did your reading. Was the second one after Angel Eyes. Like, you got to scroll back. You were the second one I did. The very second one I did. All right. So, Niche. So he never responded back. So I want to know, will she reach out to me this week? Or what can I expect? So we're looking at this week. What to expect this week? All right, the Hermit card flew out, so I'm not seeing you'll hear much this week. All right, and so I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing distance, and so at this point, there's still distance between you guys. I've got the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles can represent a year, so up to a year. So and you got the Hermit card. So we're seeing, there's a lot of distance between you. And I don't know how long you've not spoken, but maybe a year from the last time you spoke to her. Or it could be a little bit more time is needed for her to reach out. But right now I can still see the distance, but she still loves you. And we have the Lover's card here. So we do see potential for reconciliation, but I'm seeing a long journey. Like, I'm seeing like maybe they need more time. The Five of Wands. All right. There's the Five of Wands. There's still a lot of frustration, anger, resentment, or something that's still there between the two of you. There's a lot of resentment and anger, inner conflict. I don't know what happened, but I can see that the love will bring you guys back together. Like, you still love her so much. And it will. It'll bring the law of attraction, the Lover's card. All right. But they're still dealing with the Five of Wands, which is like, I don't know what happened. The fight, the argument, the frustration, the bitterness, the disagreement. Or maybe it's a power struggle, or maybe there was competition, competitiveness. I've got the Eight of Swords underneath. So there's almost like there's a lot of negative energy between the two of you. All right. I've got the Nine of Wands showing up. So don't give up. Don't give up on this. Right? It hurts. I know it hurts, but the love that you guys have for each other, it's just sometimes people don't talk for quite some time. It could be her own inner conflict. It could be jealousy. It could be anger, resentment. It could be you were competition. You may have just flat out been competition for her. And when you have the Eight of Swords here, she could have had a lot of insecurities and a lot of self-doubt and self-worth with herself. You may have brought on some of this inner conflict she has. But I've got the Four of Wands here. It could have been around commitment. It could be that she's with somebody and that she felt, you know, I don't know, but you're getting the Four of Wands here. So it could have had something to do around family, friends. It could have something to do with her commitment. Maybe there's a lot of inner conflict with the person she's with. There could be something along the lines where your competition and that person could be, if you don't know what happened with your best friend and they're not in a healthy relationship, it could be their person creating a lot of drama to keep them away from their friends. It could be something like that. I don't know your person's situation, but that is showing up a lot of conflict or competition or challenge in the 5 and 4, a lot of control issues around family, home. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting don't give up. To clarify the Nine of Wands, you are seeing the Fool energy. So you are seeing there will be a fresh start, but this is a setback. It's a major setback. And so we could be looking at, you know, another, I would just keep reaching out. I would just keep reaching out. Ace of Pentacles is showing with the Fool card, opportunity for a fresh start. And what are you going to do? You just keep reaching out, saying, I'm here. Don't harp on it. Eventually, your friend's going to need a friend. Right? Just don't give up on it. All right. So I have Emma, Nancy, and then Seaman, right? Or Sea Goat, Sea Dog. I had every animal but the right one. All right. So let's get Emma. All right. Should you reach out? Let's see. Should you reach out? I'm almost done, guys. I only have a couple more. Should I reach out? Just want peaceful, no drama. Let's see. Should Emma reach out? Let's see the energy around the cards I get. All right. Should Emma reach out? Should Emma reach out? I got the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So that's new beginnings, healing, forgiveness, messages of love. Page of Wands. 4 swords in reverse. So that's coming out of no contact. And the Hierophant is giving me a yes. Do what feels right. Do what you feel guided to do. But you got the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the 4 swords in reverse can be coming out of no contact. And the Hierophant is just a major arcana card that shows me that, stick to it. If that's what you feel called to do, your truth says to do it, stay committed to your truth. You know your cards, and those are the cards that I got for you. So if I would have seen anything else, and I think, didn't you both get those 2 cards in your personal? You guys kept coming up with those energies. I can't remember. Yeah. Just to be friendly. All right. Let me see. All right, Nancy. All right. Yes, I did. All right. All right. Will Scorpio take actions on reconciling with me? Will Scorpio take actions? I got the 3 of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. So let's see. There's a third. I got the 6 of Pentacles. That can be a yes right there. But their hands are tied right now. Are they in a relationship? But I have the Page of Swords. So they will take action. They will communicate with you. But right now their hands are tied. All right. The 6 of Pentacles says, I still care about you. And I do want to bring a balance or make things right with you. Right? Maybe an apology, maybe an offer. But that's a frenzy energy. Very kind energy, friends energy, respectful energy, sincere energy. But their hands are tied right now. And I don't know if that's because, one, the 3 of Swords is here, which could be a third party, or if it's because they're still heartbroken, or you guys have just recently separated. It could be something like that. But I do see the Page of Swords here as their intentions, actions towards you. And I've got the Judgment. So there's your Scorpio. So there is potential here to have a reconciliation, second chance here. Maybe right now they feel like, it wouldn't be the best decision to make with the 3 of Swords, or they've made bad choice in the past, or, and their hands are tied right now, right? 9 of Wands. So don't give up on this connection here with the 9 of Wands. There could be a setback there, and if I get the Queen of Swords, so I don't know if there's another person. I don't see if you're still here, but the answer is yes. It could be just to be friends. Maybe something will develop later on, but right now I'm getting more of a frenzy energy. There's a lot of stress between you guys, a lot of anxiety. All right. So I don't see Nancy. I know she was here. So Sea Dog, how long have you been in no contact with your person? Since May? Was it since May? It's been 5 months. Have you been, and be honest with me, do you know anything about manifesting? Do you look up how to manifest in your person, manifest in what you believe to be true is true? It's really hard given, and she said she moved on. All right, you text her early September. Okay. So you texted her in early September. She said she had moved on. All right. So you've got to let go of everything completely. You've got to let go of that whole story completely. And this sounds crazy, but you have to brainwash yourself out of the old story, because right now you're going to keep showing up to her as the person who was rejected. And that doesn't look attractive. When you want somebody so bad to come back and you keep reaching out to a person, it's more like it's the law of attraction, right? So you're giving off I miss you, I need you, and you're chasing. You want the energies to come towards you. You want the energies to come back around. You want her attracted to you. So you've got to build that up by knowing it within. And with manifesting, when you start to believe your own thoughts, you have to see it on the outside. It has to happen. Our thoughts create our reality. It's been proven over and over and over, no matter, you can look at all different people in the whole spiritual community, to people with the Bible. You can look at all kinds of things. It's all been interpreted in different ways, but what our subconscious, what the things we believe, the things we've been through, our beliefs, our thoughts, our feelings, the way we perceive things, our perception, our perspective is exactly what's going to show up for us on the outside world. As long as we believe certain things, it has to be true. So right now you have a belief that she has moved on, right? You believe she's moved on. She's rejected you. Somewhere you have come to conclusions that she doesn't love you anymore. She doesn't want to be with you anymore. And you've been lonely. And so you have been staying in this mindset, and she's off, and you're creating stories about her moving on and what she's doing, all kinds of stuff. When in reality, she could have texted you and said she moved on, but she could have been home just doing absolutely nothing, being miserable, just crying over her own purpose in life. But we tend to think the worst case scenario. So we create a whole life. We create a whole life for our person without even knowing what's really going on. And our egos need to convince ourselves of it. So because you need to know that your thoughts are true, you will manifest that, and you will continue to egg that old story on until your person shows up for you exactly the way you manifested it. And you're going to see it come true, and it's going to hurt you. You have that same power to manifest the best case scenario, but you've got to believe it. But most humans don't want to believe the best case scenario. We'd rather get caught in the old reality because it's easier. And we have been taught to believe that happens first, and that makes it true. Instead of owning that our own thoughts created the reality that we just found ourselves in. So making the decision of what it is that you want to see. Do you want her to reach out to you? You've got to know she will. You've got to believe she will reach out to you, because you're the best person, best relationship she's ever had. You've got to be convinced to the point where you don't think about it anymore. You've got to be convinced to the point that you don't even think about it anymore. Because that's the best advice I can give you, is to not give a fuck. I'm the best thing in her life. She will reach out to me this month, whatever you want to give it, right? Be practical with yourself, right? She will reach out to me because she can't live without me. You've got to keep affirming that until you believe it to be true. And when you believe it to be true, you wake up in the morning, you believe it. You go to bed at night, you believe it. And you make yourself forget about her all day long. Because if you were in a relationship with her, when you thought about her, what would your thoughts be? Would you be thinking about her reaching out to you? No. If you were in a relationship with her and everything was right, you would be thinking about what to do Friday night, what to have for dinner tonight, sending her sweet nothings. I don't know. But you sure would not be thinking about you're lonely and waiting for a text. So you've got to trick your mind into believing that you're still in a relationship She's going to reach out. You don't even say she'll reach out. You're just going to be like, my babe calls me every day. Like it's a normal thing. And every day you look at your phone and you don't see it and you get that gut pit in your stomach. In that moment, you've got to go, hell no. And you got to, I don't know if you've got to send yourself a text that says it's from her. Send yourself a text from her. Change. I don't know how you do it, but I know you can do it. And every single time you look at your phone, and if you look at your phone and you don't see a text from her, you have your name up there, her name. You just open it up and be like, oh yeah, and then send yourself a text back. Do whatever you got to do to tell yourself that because you need confidence. I'm telling you, if you don't have confidence and if you don't fully believe that somebody could love you that much, you will not get your manifestation in. You've got to have confidence and you've got to believe it to be true. And I have manifested things so quickly in because I just had no attachment to it. But when it comes to your SP and it comes to your self-worth, and if you have a lot of triggers or traumas behind what's going on in your relationship, it'll be harder to do this. So so that's the best advice I can give you. All right. So with that note, hopefully everybody enjoyed their readings. I haven't been on for a while, so I really gave my best today. You guys got fresh. We've been on for 2.5 hours, and so you guys got a good night. So love you guys. I will see you tomorrow around 2 p.m. Eastern time. Come hang out with me live for my all signs. And then I will be in the membership. If you are a part of my membership, we do one-on-ones like this where we talk about manifesting and how to manifest. Right? And we're working on hypnosis and affirmations and things like that as well too. So I love you guys. Have a good night. Take care. See you tomorrow. I think I got everybody.